What makes browser-based games fun to play? Now that we're in the 2020s, there's no question that games are an important, enjoyable and entertaining art form. From dedicated consoles to being seamlessly integrated into the devices in our pockets, chances are you have access to and engage with some sort of game on, pretty much, a daily basis. However, there is one type of game that often gets forgotten and goes underappreciated. Web-based games. These games are accessed directly through a web browser and have been around for decades. Originally, many would know them as Flash games, utilizing Adobe's Flash Player. No longer the forefront of browser gaming, Flash Player has long since been discontinued, leaving the browser game a dead form. Step in HTML5 games as the new norm for in-browser gaming, and they are found, en masse, online. HTML5 games find their home in a range of places, from iconic, long-standing sites like Miniclip or the new games played daily. It has also become one of, if not the, primary format used by upcoming game developers when participating in game jams, on sites like itch.io. Regardless of where you find them, browser-based gaming has stayed around for a reason: their limitless potential for enjoyment. Let's jump into our 3 top reasons why this still remains the case, even in an era of mobile gaming. Drop-in gaming. Like mobile games, browser-based games are made with the player's experience in mind. Being found in a web browser, chances are players are looking for short, punchy play sessions. Because of this, many HTML5 games base themselves around high scores, quick rounds and an addictive gameplay. This means that players can go into the vast majority of browser games expecting a bunch of fun right away. That said, there are also a ton of browser games offering longer, and sometimes near limitless gameplay in the form of complex RPGs and more. Of course, these games still allow players to experience short, fun play sessions but also provide some indulgent longevity which will pull them back for more. Smaller developers. As a large portion of HTML5 games, alongside historic Flash games, are created by small developers, they often have the opportunity to explore new, unique and wholly fresh types of gameplay. This means that many games that can be played in browser may be wildly different to those you find on more commercial platforms. This means that players can jump into a whole range of unique games in browser, providing an added touch of excitement in exploring mechanics, gameplay and game worlds that are wholly unique. Free-to-play. The vast majority of these titles are also free-to-play, allowing players to dive into a wide variety of exciting, creative and fun content without ever dropping a penny. Supplying not only an inordinate amount of entertainment options, but it also means players are never tied down to a particular title, allowing them to quickly move on from games they're not enjoying. These sites make revenue from ads, but as they are usually totally unobtrusive to the gaming experience, players can enjoy browser games without interruption, something that often cannot be said about mobile games. Today, GamesPlayedDaily.com is asking many gamers that may have put web-based games to the side, or forgotten them altogether, to pick them up once again. Not only for their free-to-play perks and quickfire fun, but also to support the small, independent developers of such games who may well flourish into the next generation of game developers.